And now Benson Amadi walked to the hospital after a robbery attack to get stitches for a head wound he suffered during a violent attack. Little did he know that the unfortunate incident was a blessing in disguise. Doctors at the facilities will discover a 3-centimeter tumor hidden in the most delicate region of his brain. The tumor was life-threatening and required emergency surgery as he was at risk of losing his eyesight or suffering a stroke. Here now is that incredible story of Benson Amadi's close shave with death as told by our reporter, Wycliffe Okech. Watch.
10th of December 2024, Benson Amadi, a civil servant, was accosted by robbers on his way home from work.
Jamaa alinizingira, walikuwa na motorbike. Sasa mtu amekupita na motorbike hivi ujui kitu inafanyika na ashashuka. The next thing I knew, nimeloa damu kabisa.
It was around 9 p.m. and then somebody who knew him rushed to my house and told me my husband had been attacked, and he's bleeding profusely. So I rushed to the scene, rushed him to Avenue.
Days after he received treatment and stitches on his wound, he would begin to experience episodes of headache and migraines that prompted him to return to the hospital. It is during this checkup that he received life-changing news.
We picked up the brain tumor, and this was a pituitary adenoma. So the pituitary gland is a master gland. Like the brain controls the body, pituitary gland controls rest of the hormonal glands in the body. So this gland is situated right at the center of the brain, at the base of the brain.
Unajua something zile worst case zinafanyikia watu. Yani you've never pictured yourself kwa situation kama hiyo.
We were very shocked and we were very much, we were worried about it.
The tumor had to be removed immediately, with doctors warning it could cost him his eyesight or suffer a stroke. Dr. Tanay Shalapurkar, a consultant neurosurgeon at a private health facility in Kisumu, recommended a transnasal endoscopic procedure as opposed to the traditional open-head surgery.
The tumors which are very deep inside the brain, they need to be removed in small bits. So every time you are going in, when we are doing an open surgery, there is always an injury of risk, injury to these two important structures whenever you are trying to remove the tumor bit by bit. So, for any neurosurgeon, the choice is always simple. The only problem is whether the equipment is available or not.
This required slightly over 700,000 shillings. Fortunately for Benson, 3/4 of the cost was covered by the Social Health Authority, SHA.
The approval took just a few hours. In fact, it was done through my cover, SHA. And I was being called, in fact, I was not even in the hospital.
Wale wajafanya registration wafanye, it helps. Maana sasa kama si niko na register, sijunge wajua crazy almost 600k. Anataka haraka, sio kitu rahisi.
At the time Benson was sharing his story with us, he was recuperating. It had been 2 weeks since he had had the surgery, which had taken 9 hours and a team of 3 doctors. The doctors say they will continue to monitor his progress for the next 2 years.
Looking at his post-surgery scan, we have definitely averted these 2 complications, like the blindness is definitely averted and even the risk to life is definitely averted.
This is a patient who didn't have to go all the way to India to get this done in neurosurgery. And we are hoping to do the same for all our other disciplines.
The robbery attack may have left Benson with a lifelong scar on his head, but he considers the ordeal a blessing in disguise. Benson's close shave with death serves as a reminder to always seek medical assistance when symptoms persist. Had he ignored the persistent headaches after the stitches, doctors may have never discovered the life-threatening tumor, and his story would not have had a happy ending. For Channel 1 from Kisumu County, I am Wycliffe Okech.